Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel. There's Pippa on the back of our couch eating a feather, I think.
What are we doing today?
Today, we're battling it out.
Musical
like we
theater
kids know how to do. We are coming to you with a new series on our channel.
I was unaware this was a series, but buckle up.
We're coming to you with a new series on our channel. It's kind of a niche series, so you might not all enjoy it, but this is for the theater nerds out there who are missing live theater and wanting to just chat it up. All this to say, what are we doing today, Eric?
The most basic thing we could do. Dreamcasting the Wicked movie.
Yeah, we are. So we want to do this new Dreamcasting series where we each say our dream cast for a musical that could be made into a movie or not. Just in Wicked's case, yes, Wicked, the movie is happening at some point. So we're going to talk specifically about the cast that would be perfect for the Wicked movie. But down the line, not all Broadway musicals get turned into movies. So we'll just be dreamcasting the Broadway musicals. So we thought that there was no better Broadway musical to start with than the quintessential early 2000s mega hit, Wicked.
Fun story. I saw Wicked on Broadway.
Okay, we're not going to talk about that. So, Eric, let's jump right in. So,
yeah.
Dr. Dillamond.
Dr. Dillamond.
Dr. Dillamond.
She sings Dr. Dillamond.
Dr. Dillamond.
Anyway, who do you think should play Dr. Dillamond?
Who do you think should play Dr. Dillamond?
Why do I go first?
Because I want to hear who you have to say.
Okay, I just want to preface mine with, I am taking from a casting standpoint a very tried and true Hollywood movie musical casting approach, which will be made clear once my whole cast is revealed. But I'm starting off Dr. Dillamond being played by Keegan-Michael Key.
That is so good.
Yeah, I figured the goat impulses and stuff would be really well done.
That was so good. That's a great one. Do I want to change my answer?
No, you can't do that. Who do you have for Dr. Dillamond?
I actually forgot we were doing Dr. Dillamond, so I do not have a Dr.
Literally,
Dillamond.
literally her idea to do that character. I asked, hey, who are we doing?
I'm going to go with Keegan-Michael Key. I really do think that is perfect. And Dr. Dillamond does not have to sing hardly at all, really not at all. He just has to bleat like a goat. I think he would be so good. That is a great, great idea. Okay, next character. Do you want to do Madame Morrible?
Sure. Who would you have as Madame Morrible?
Okay, for Madame Morrible, I would bring back the tried and true Casey. I want Kristen Chenoweth to come back and play Madame Morrible because A, we need Kristen Chenoweth back in the Wicked movie, but she can't be back as Glinda. I mean, she could be, we all know, but she won't be. But I just think it would be such a fun nod to the original cast for her to come back as Madame Morrible. That is a total character, actor-esque role. I think she would slay it. She would kill it. If I had to choose between Idina or Kristen appearing in the new movie in one of the principal roles, I would choose Kristen just because I think she fits into that slot better. And she would just be so interesting, so fun. She'd put her own little spin on the character and make it her own. I think she would be perfect. Who would you pick?
So I had one rule going into this casting. No Meryl Streep. Because other than Greatest Showman, when's the last time you saw a big box office release movie musical that didn't have Meryl Streep in it?
Right. We don't like Meryl Streep in movie musicals, okay?
Well,
although we like Into the Woods and Mamma Mia, but...
well, she likes Mamma Mia.
Because it's a classic.
Anyway. So that's obviously the role that I feel like a lot of people would slot her into. I went with Emma Thompson. I feel like
Emma Thompson would be a great Madame Morrible.
Like, top of the movie poster, people would go, oh, hey, I want to see that. She's in it.
That's a great one. I like mine better, but yours is fine too.
I like mine better because she has she has that good, like, stern presence. Like, I think her vibe works really well.
I would agree, but I'm still going Kristen Chenoweth. Who's next?
The Wizard? Or Bach?
No, let's do Bach next.
Okay.
Bach. Who would you choose for Bach?
Bach, I think you could get him. He's not doing a whole heck of a lot in the movie realm right now. But he would be a big name. You'd be like, holy crap, he's in the Wicked movie. I would go with Daniel Radcliffe. I think he would be a fun look for Bach. I think that he would fit that role really well.
That's such a good one. Oh my gosh. I love that answer. Mine's really good too, though. I think ours are on equal playing field, this one. I would cast Tom Holland.
Okay, yeah.
He would be such a great Hawk.
Tough get for that role, but yeah, he would be
He would totally do it. That's an ensemble cast. You can assemble heavy hitters in every single role if you wanted to.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, well, those are really solid ones. I would love either of those to see.
You went really young, though.
Yeah, but in my brain, I'm thinking we're casting college age-esque
I went a
those
little bit older
roles.
with most of mine. I went in the 30s, but yeah.
All right, so Nessa?
Nessa? Nessa? Okay, go ahead.
For Nessa, I would cast Anna Kendrick.
Okay.
I think she'd be a great Nessa.
Yeah.
We don't usually get to see Anna Kendrick play a more like conniving, like...
Yeah, she would do really well in that role.
Different character than we normally see her.
I went with... So there's basically two roles that I want to use. Like a lot of movie musicals like elevate Broadway people into Hollywood status. And Nessa's going to be one of the roles that I use that for because I would love to see Ali Stroker play
Ali Stroker would be so good!
So...
oh, she would be an amazing Glinda, though. She would be such a good Glinda, but she's not my Glinda pick, but I have a really good Glinda pick. But
so yeah, I think she would be a really good, fun Nessa that could be that, like, especially Act 2 Nessa, when she's gone kind of like...
cuckoo.
Yeah, I think she could pull that role off really well.
That's a great one.
So.
Okay, do you want to do the wizard now?
Sure.
Okay, you go first.
Oh yeah, I know your answer. You go first.
My answer is the greatest answer on the planet.
You go first because I know yours. Go.
3 words. Norbert Leo Butts.
Butts.
First of all, I'm obsessed with Norbert Leo Butts. I think he is the cutest, most handsomest, most talented person.
Wonderful voice.
He's got an incredible voice. He was the original Fiyero, so I think it would be another really good classic nod to the original cast. And he would kill the role of the wizard, okay? He could do that role in his sleep, I'm sure. That would not be a challenge for him at all, but he would murder it. That is what I would go with, and you're gonna have such a good answer to convince me otherwise. Okay, so you're a wizard. Who's your wizard?
So my casting for the wizard is Lin-Manuel Miranda.
No, I don't like that.
Because, I mean, the songs that the wizard sings, he could do well.
Yeah, all the songs in Wicked are easy.
He's an eccentric character, which I think Lin could do well, and it would be a splashy name on the poster. People go, "Oh, Lin-Manuel Miranda's in it." Like,
I just don't see Lin as the wizard. I think he's too young, first of all, and I just don't. Lin is not a character actor. You need somebody that's going to be more charactery. Even him as the Bert character in Mary Poppins Returns or whatever the movie was with Emily Blunt, who I freaking love. He didn't strike me as anybody but Lin-Manuel Miranda, trying to have a Cockney accent and play a character. Like
that's what I want out of my wizard, is I want Lin to come in, be fun.
I love Lin, and there is a place for Lin anywhere in my book, but I'm not a fan of Lin as the wizard. Okay, next up, Fiyero.
That was like Orlando from Book of Mormon.
Yeah, we're not putting that in, obviously.
My Fiyero.
Mine's good.
Because I think that he could be incredibly charming in this role. I think it would work really well. He could definitely sing it. And he has gotten 0 work since his big breakout movie. Mena Massoud, who played Aladdin in the Disney Aladdin remake.
Oh, he'd be good.
Very charming, can dance and sing well. I think he could do Dancing Through Life and be that very charismatic, charming,
he's super cute.
And then his physicality in Aladdin, I think would translate well to the Fiyero in Act 2. No spoilers here. But yeah, I think that would be a really good role. It would be somebody that people would recognize the face of. But you're not stacking your production with like super expensive A-listers top to bottom.
Yeah.
So.
I like that, but mine's definitely better.
We'll see.
I think Jordan Fisher would be the perfect Fiyero.
He was originally on my list. He just ended up being a little bit younger than the rest of the cast that I was going with.
And see, he fits perfectly into my age range so far of cast. Jordan Fisher would absolutely murder it as Fiyero. I think he would be an incredible Fiyero.
He would be good. Like, not as good as Mena Massoud, but
no, he would be better. Jordan Fisher's the way to go there.
Okay, Glinda? Big 2. Glinda
and Elphaba. Now, this is where we're going to fundamentally disagree.
Yes.
because I am stacking this cast based on who I want to play these roles. I'm not thinking casting wise of who's on the poster, who's bringing in the big bucks. Like, people are going to come see the Wicked musical no matter what. I don't think it needs to be.
And I guess the disconnect, this is the Wicked movie I want to see. It's not like role by role the cat. Like, I want to see this movie.
I want to see this movie I'm casting too. But I just think, especially in your top 2 leading roles that are hard to sing, I don't want to see an actress come in and be auto-tuned like crazy and not be able to not be able to hit notes. Like, I want to see Broadway caliber stars in these 2 roles.
Well, maybe not Broadway caliber, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, Broadway caliber for sure. I want Broadway actors in this role because I also am a firm believer that when you turn a Broadway musical into a film, you need to include as many Broadway stars as possible. Like, I think it's a disservice to stack your cast with all-star movie stars.
Yeah.
So my Glinda is Brittany Johnson. Do you know who Brittany Johnson is?
One of the Mean Girls?
No. Brittany Johnson was the very first Black woman to play Glinda on Broadway.
Cool.
And she's freaking awesome. You should follow her on Instagram if you don't, because she is, I freaking love her. I love her so much. And she's amazing. She's not too old to do it. She could totally still bang Glinda out, and she would be phenomenal. She's done it before, and that girl can sing. She'd be great. Brittany Johnson.
For Glinda, I went with Amanda Seyfried. Because why?
Because why?
She looks the part. She could sing the part. Like, yeah, she's older than what you're going for.
I love
but in
Amanda
terms of
Seyfried.
I think she would be phenomenal in that role.
I just don't see her as the character of Glinda.
I think she has a diverse enough movie repertoire that, yeah, she could easily be Glinda.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I just think it's just an interesting choice. I wouldn't have chosen Amanda Seyfried.
Yeah, I think.
But I do love her.
She could sing the role, she looks the part, and she could act the part really well. Anyway.
Interesting.
Time for Elphaba.
Who's your Elphaba?
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm going to butcher the name. I'm sorry.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm going to butcher the name. When I said not necessarily Broadway caliber, it's because I'm going to another hub of musical theater excellence.
The West End?
Yes.
Oh.
And I'm going with Janaea Richard Noel, who played Catherine of Aragon in Six.
Oh, I freaking love her. She would be so good.
And
can she sing that high though?
I mean, yeah, I think like,
interesting.
But she's remarkable in Six.
She's great.
When we saw it very legitimately in London. And, yeah, I think she's a phenomenal singer. I think that she could look the part really well and play the part really well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, that's what I'm going for. So I think that she would be good.
I like that one. I think she'd be good too.
She would be that kind of classic, like, unknown star in the leading role that's being elevated by all these other people into stardom.
That's a good thought. I like her. Well, my Elphaba is a shoo-in, and honestly, probably in consideration for Elphaba in the Wicked movie. I mean, I haven't heard anything. There are no rumors to my knowledge about this, but this would be super smart casting, and I would freaking love it. You would love it too. Don't pretend like you don't like this person.
No,
you love this person.
Just your assessment of it, I bet they're in consideration. I highly doubt it. I mean, I like this person, but
I think they are. My perfect Elphaba pick, and it really is perfect, is Barrett Wilbert Weed. I freaking love her.
Yeah.
She's incredibly talented. She can sing so well. She would murder all of Elphaba's songs. I feel like Barrett Wilbert Weed is one of those rare Broadway actors that doesn't act like she's on Broadway. She just becomes a character. Like, there's a certain way that Broadway actors have to act because
you're playing to the cheeks.
You're playing to a huge audience and people have to see you. You have to overact. You have to kind of overdo it. Barrett Wilbert Weed doesn't do that. She is so subtle, but so complex all at the same time. Like, she's just so freaking good. She is the perfect age range. She has the great look for Elphaba. I think she would kill it. And she's my perfect Elphaba.
So whose cast do you like more?
I like my own cast more.
Well, I'm talking to them, not you.
Okay,
Obviously,
if
you like yours.
Here's my question.
You could put a poll up in the corner, and
I don't know how to do that.
I'll teach you.
Okay, here's my question for you. Oh my gosh. My question for you is, okay, stop it. My question is, out of all of my cast, who would you pick in my cast to replace someone in your cast if you had to?
Well, like I said, Jordan Fisher was my pick for Fiyero until I decided to make everyone a little bit older in real life age, and Jordan Fisher just would have looked very young next to Amanda Seyfried, I feel like. And so she was honestly the first person I cast, and then from an age standpoint, I just kind of built out from there in the younger people.
You took this so seriously.
I did. I did. And I think that my movie would kick your movie's butt, at the box office especially.
Are you going to ask me the same question?
Yeah. Well, you did steal one of mine, to be fair.
Well, Keegan-Michael Key was just so solid, and also I forgot we were casting Dr. Dillamond, so I liked it. But I would definitely steal Daniel Radcliffe as Spock. I think that's spot on. That's a great casting choice. So let us know down below. Number 1, let us know in the comments whose cast you would rather see. And number 2, let us know who you would cast. Yeah. Tell us your dream cast of Wicked. Okay, well, that is it. Oh, one more thing to let us know. Let us know which show we should dreamcast next down below. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and
smash it.
Smash the subscribe button. We'll see you next time.
Bye.